It's all about who calls the shots. Tonight, with the new champion on the rise.
Wesley reached the pinnacle, reached the top.
And a challenger who don't miss.
Carmelo Hayes is in a class of his own, man.
The stage is set.
North American Championship match.
This will be your first and your last title defense.
I'm the new standard as the NXT North American Champion, and I will risk everything to keep it.
NXT, live tonight, 8/7 Central, only on USA.